Hello everyone and welcome to my live chat. It's Flylady Kat and I'm here today to give you peace in your life. It was Tuesday and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. Hi Deidre, we're going to wait till we get about 30 people on here. We've got 9 on right now. Looky Loos, I hope you come in and say hey to me. Happy Nana is here. Great to see you. Natasha and App Mom Linda is here. Donna Reed is here. We have 2 thumbs up, 11 people online. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. It'll help us and it'll help you. Chelsea, how are you? Please let me know if you guys are new. I recognize names and some names seem new to me. Denise Eppert says hi, and Kevin and Christine Layburn. Christine is here. Thumbs up, everyone. Karen Emery from California. Hello, Karen. And we'll wait just a few more minutes. We've got 18 on, 7 thumbs up. Anna is here. Hi, Kat. It is such a pretty evening. We sat outside and had our dinner. A.E. Campbell is here. Hello, A.E. What is your name? Dickie is here. I can't, Mr. B. I'm feeling much better today, and I'm just waiting to hear all you have to say. Love you both. And hi to Marty and all your troll catchers. Micah is here, and Erica is here. Okay, I think I've got enough on. Carrie P. is here. Let me go ahead and see what we did today. Talk about what that was in case you didn't hear it this morning. And then you can tell me how you've done or what you're planning on doing. So it is Tuesday. It is our free day. You can change that day, but conventionally this is our free day. We have a 2-layer cake on Tuesday. Our first layer is our 5 routines. 3 of the routines happen in the morning morning routine for yourself and your children, yours first, kids second. Then the laundry, and while the one's going, go through a little inch of paper. That's just a few minutes and you'll get that done. Then get those out of the way. You only have 2 more routines for the day. That's your after dinner routine. Of course, you're going to clean up after lunch as well. And your before bed routine, the critical routine for the day. If you work a conventional job, you'll just do the morning routine and go to work when you come home, get your supper started, get it simmering or holding, go do your laundry, go through an inch of paper. The rest of the day is yours. However, if you have elected to take the weekly home blessing hour in pieces and you have delegated it, you will need to inspect what you expect. You'll also need to do it yourself if you choose not to delegate it. I hope that you do delegate it if you can. And then you're going to have the rest of the evening to yourself, and then you'll have your before bed routine with the kids. So that's it. That's it for today. Tell me what you've done so far, what you did for yourself today. I'm ready to have a conversation with everyone. We've been on for 3 minutes. We have 31 people on and 14 thumbs up. I'm looking for more thumbs up. AE is Andrea. Thank you, Andrea. Please put your name in each time so I can call you by your name. Dickie said, hey, Kat. And Margaret Schaefer says, hello from Wichita. Micah People, I got my pantry done today. I thought it was going to take me 1 more day, so I adjusted my plan and we'll clean the stove tomorrow. Excellent, Micah. You're not going to know what to do with yourself when you have all that free time. Erica C., I've created a block-style schedule for myself on my planner. Each block is 3 hours. It has helped me stop procrastinating. Highly recommend it to fellow chronic procrastinators. Thank you, Erica. Rachel Dallas says, hi, Kat. Natasha, I had my family all chip in for the after-supper cleanup. Took less than 10 minutes. That's the way to rock it, Natasha. And look here, we've got Mary Rodenbeek saying hello and giving us $1. Thank you so much, Mary. This is an opportunity for you to say something, for me to pay attention, but thank you so much for putting that in. I appreciate that. Aisha Sumare said, hi, caught you live again. Yes, Aisha. Mr. B said, please put all your questions in caps or super chat so that Kat will not miss them. CD says hello. And Mary, are you new, Rodenbeek? I don't recognize that last name. CZ says hello. I said that. Michelle Kennedy Hawkins, good afternoon. Wanda Campbell says good evening. Micah People, Jordan Page does block scheduling if anyone needs to know how to do it. Awesome. I just want you to do your stuff. I don't care if it's fast or slow. Do it in the morning consecutively and finish it. Don't stop to do something else in the middle. Heather Yo says hello. Hey, Heather. Lisa I.O. Payroll Fly Baby Free Day routines done. 20%er? Yes, ma'am. And if you don't know what a 20%er is, I will tell you. 100% of the people who watch these videos watch the videos. Of that 100%, 80% just watch the videos for entertainment. 20% actually attempt to do the system, and that makes you part of my 20%ers club. So if you are trying, I hear people telling me they're doing everything, you're a 20%er, and I'm proud to know. All right, let's see. Mary Rodenbeek says she is pretty new, a long-time lurker, first-time commenter. LOL, love you. Thank you, Mary. I'm so glad you're part of the club. Heart for Death, Linda. Hi, Linda. You've been on here before, but I forgot your name because it's been a bit. Good evening. Sarah Scott says, hello, working on completing all my routines. Good job. Micah said, yes, getting mine done early is making all the difference. Absolutely, Micah. Um, Aaron McCullough says, bathroom cleaning for 2 days, almost done. Awesome. Janet Britton, hi, first time on live. Hi, Janet, welcome. Carrie P, I vacuumed under my fridge and stove with a flashlight. Oh my goodness. And special vacuum attachment. Ew, need to pull them out next time. Found some interesting stuff. I never pull mine out. Now, I don't have to anymore because I live in an RV, but when I lived in a house, I never pulled it out. I just never pulled it out. I refused. When they pulled it out to give me a new one, I cleaned under it. And I moved into the house. I think the reason I don't like to do that is if there's a gas line, I don't want to mess that up. Or if there's a refrigerator line for the ice, I don't want to mess that up, so I don't pull them out. You could do it though if you want to, Carrie. Good for you. Marie Mack says, Marie Mack, she's from around Wichita, Margaret Schaefer. Rachel said, I woke up sick this morning, but I'm trying to do my routines. Rachel, if you're sick, you know just to do your routines, and that's it. So take it easy. I hope you feel better. Anna R, today was errand day for me because both kiddos go to school all day, and that makes errands so much easier. I also got my fridge cleaned out. Good job, Anna. Welcome, Janet. Mr. B said, Pat Hinky, good evening. Erica C, so far in the zone this week, I've decluttered and minimized my dishes. I love minimizing dishes, and decluttered my counters and top of the microwave. What do you do in your zones now that you're in the RV? Frankly, nothing yet. I have to tell you the truth. Frankly, nothing yet. We've gotten settled in. I've kept the floors clean and the counters clean. I do swish and swipe. I do make the bed. I do get myself ready every morning. We do wash the dishes right after dinner, and I dry them and put them away. But we don't have any clutter. And I did deep clean a faucet in the bathroom today. I know that's not good, but I'm going to have to come up with a plan for an RV. It's different than a home. But don't worry, because I have years and years of experience in the home, and I will continue to help you. All right. I did notice some dust in the windowsills, so I'm going to have to get on that. That's a good question. Thanks, Erica. Margaret Schaefer said, Mary Mac, be careful with those storms tonight. Jackie Longnecker said, hi, Kat. Hi, Jackie. Heather Yo said, moved almost 2 weeks ago. The house was in need of more work than we thought, feeling very overwhelmed by the amount of work, plus the kids are driving me crazy. Well, don't let them drive you crazy. Do your work in the morning, spend time with them in the afternoon, and work on the house together when you can. Make sure you're spending time with your kids. That makes all the difference. They're excited too. They're discombobulated. They're in a new place. So be a little compassionate with them. I know they are driving you crazy. Kids tend to do that. But congratulations, the move today. Rach, thanks, Rach, for putting your name in there. Are you new? Amanda Johnston, any tips to be more efficient and effective on routine since I have a 2-year-old? You know, definitely do the routine before your 2-year-old gets up, and then keep your 2-year-old entertained by letting them be near you. Like when you're working in the kitchen, give them a wooden spoon and an empty, I don't know, oatmeal box or a pot or a pan, and let them bang around with that while you're working. And when you're in the living room, let them have their toy bubble machine or whatever they have, the popper machine or something that runs on the carpet so they can help you vacuum while you vacuum. You know, just be creative. Give them a rag and let them wipe things. They will do it and think it's fun. So that's my suggestion. Still get your work done. And when you're done, then you can pick up your baby and throw them in the air and kiss them and tickle them and have fun with them. And it's such a short-lived time. But before you know it, they'll be 15 and they won't let you tickle them. All right. Natasha said, that was Amanda, and Natasha said, when you had kids at home, how or when did you get your bed linen clean schedule? I did them on Saturdays. I worked and I did them on Saturdays. Marie Mack, yay, Margaret. Yeah, Margaret, saw the tornado form yesterday and recorded it. Oh, dear. Izzy's here. Hello, everybody. I'm outside, sorry for the outside noises. That is not a bird. Here, Mr. B put up my
It was a
Patreon.
mockingbird.
Mr. B put up my Patreon page for you. So if you are not a patron, I appreciate it for you and for me. Remember that I don't have to do this. I really don't. I don't have to do Flylady and I don't have to do Patreon. I do it because I want to. I do it because it's my vocation. It's what I'm led to do and I enjoy it. And so when I mentor people, I give them my text and I let them text me as often as they want and they think it's too much and it's not. I love it. So I don't have to do it. I want to do it. I don't have to grow the Patreon group. I want to grow the Patreon group. I want more patrons in there because when you're a patron, you're one step closer to really getting this. Now, you can totally do it over here on the YouTube channel, and that's great. But if you can afford $5 a month, I highly recommend that you come on over to the Patreon page. There are no advertisements. And I make videos based on what you need. So if you need something and you tell me, I make a video. If it's something I haven't already made or if it's something that applies to what we're doing, it's giving you a good base to spring off of to be a person who's a force for change in the world and being part of our force of 1,000. The goal is 1,000 by December 31st, I believe. All right, so that's the link right there. Come on over. And I know we can get some people giving some nice testimonials about Patreon if they enjoy it. If you do, please let us know. Thank you so much. Sarah in Indiana is here, Grace Fueled Homemaking. Hi, Sarah. No worries about storms in an RV. They can just drive away, spinning and frozen again. Oh dear. Hi, Lily-O. Kathy Ken, Kat and Mr. B, so glad my house is clean because I have to make a dash to the hospital for a new grandbaby to be born. Mama has preeclampsia and is only 34 weeks, so prayers are appreciated. We will give our prayers. I'm sure everything will be fine, and you'll get to kiss that new little one soon. And what a wonderful time we live in where people can go have their babies early with preeclampsia and avoid all the horrible things that used to happen. So God bless, and congratulations. Kathy. Sherry said, actually divided our RV into zones in the winter, definitely different than a house. Fran Apple is waving at us. Lynn says, Sunflower Girl, I just got notification, but at least I got here before you got done. Yes, ma'am. I've only been on for 12 minutes, so that's not too bad. Dee Dee Harders, how long should I be doing my routine before moving on to the next step? If you'll watch my video, how to do the Flylady system for newbies, you'll see my take on how to do all these things. It's a 40-minute video and you can take notes. I encourage you to stop the video and make notes. So you'll need an hour to watch it and really get it. But I talk about doing the routines for about a week until you feel comfortable and then adding in the weekly home blessing hour for another week and doing those two things. And then in the third thing is adding the zone. In the video, I don't say to add the zone second when you're actually doing the work, but I do tell you that over here. Add the zone second and the weekly home blessing last. The reason I have you do the weekly home blessing second is because it's things that need to be done, like pay your bills and buy groceries and things like that, okay? All right, so I hope that answered your question. Let's see. Christine, I'm having trouble sticking with my routines. I have 3 young kids, ages 1, 3, and 5. And this is Christine Laburn, and I'm often exhausted when my youngest goes to bed. Then what I suggest you do is do your routine before you get your kids ready. Do everything but brush your teeth and those little last minute things like make sure you run the dishwasher so that you won't not wash your face or you won't not take a shower. Sorry, that's here. Go ahead and do everything you can do. Lay out your clothes, all that stuff while the kids are playing. And you tell them you've got 30 minutes before bed. Well, that's your 30 minutes to go get your stuff done. And then at the end, after they're in bed and you're exhausted, then you can lay on the couch and feel pretty good. You're clean, you're in your PJs, you've gotten everything laid out, everything's done. The only thing you have to do when it's actually time to get in bed and you're ready is turn on the dishwasher, put the last dish in. Okay, try that. All right, let's see. Did I skip anyone else up here? Having 69 people on here and 31 thumbs up. I appreciate a few more thumbs up. Thank you so much. And I know you'll do it when you get off. So CZ said she cleaned her refrigerator shelves yesterday, the door compartments this morning, and we'll do the freezer tomorrow. And we'll be having son and daughter-in-law visit this weekend. Boom, refrigerator will be clean. I love you, CZ. CZ and I have hugged necks before. She and I have had lunch together. Um, okay, I think I caught up going backwards. Let me go forward again. Let me see what I missed. Welcome, Sunflower Girl. We just got started. That's Lynn's here, Larry. That's Lynn's here. The Sunflower Girl. Sorry, Larry's sitting right there. See his. Great, thanks so much, Amanda said. Renee Kuzma said, I'm with you, Christine. I've been at it since January and I've had habits due to a big renovation of our first floor, but Control Journal, mine is ever changing still, has been key. My girls are 4, 3, and 1. And I would recommend, I don't use a control journal, I recommend a planner, but control journals work. So if that works for you, that's great. That's Mr. B, that's great. Thanks, Mr. B, that's great, she said. Rachel, that was Lynn. Rachel said, going to watch my 9-year-old daughter practice her hip hop routine for recital. I need to get back on the wagon. Last month of school is running me ragged. Catch you later. I know there's a lot of things going on. Heart for Deaf Linda. Thanks, Linda, for putting your name in again. I had some time today to go back and listen to some Patreon videos. Linking planning with doing was very helpful. Thanks for all your insightful videos. Thank you, Linda, for that. Appreciate that. Amanda Johnston, Erica says, the only way I know to get things done with little kids at home is to get up early, but crack of dawn. It can be hard. I remind myself it's my alone time. Good point. Danielle Cisneros says, we're so glad you do it. I love Patreon. Thank you, Danielle. Andrea said, yay, I'm motivated to shred while I'm listening to you. Yay, and thanks for putting your name in again, Andrea, because I would have already forgotten. Nurse Babs, I guess. Hi, Kat. I'm glad I caught a live stream for once. Yay. Is it Babs? Hi, Babs. Or Barbara? Erica, that's my favorite time of the day, Mr. B said. I think we all need to resonate like a tuning fork for good in the world, and Kat is helping us do that. If you take 2 tuning forks and ping one, the other will ping. Good point. I love it. It does make sense. I think I remember our music teacher teaching us that. Debbie King in Tampa, or Debbie King Tampa says, good evening. Hi, Debbie. Lilio said, love Kat's Patreon, worth the $5 for sure. Love the helpful topics and community. Thank you, Lily. And I am all caught up on all the comments on Patreon, as far as I know, and except what maybe has come in during the day. And I've also read all the comments on all the YouTube channels, and if I read it, I put a little heart. Sometimes I answer, but not often because there's way too many.
15-minute anxiety?
I don't know because I recorded several. I've recorded 4 since then. I'm getting ready to remodel my kitchen and laundry room. Do I treat it as a special project? Yes, I would do that as a special project if you are personally remodeling it. If someone else is remodeling it, then you're going to kind of be hands off, except at the end of the day, you're going to have that extra cleanup time because you know how the dust is. Micah People, prayers, Kathy, your sweet grandbaby will be here safe. Yes. Pat Hinkie, straightening up the garage this afternoon, straightened up, packed up the garage sale items. I don't drive, so will let son come at the end of the month to take items to the Goodwill store. Yes. I hope you made some money on that. I don't encourage garage sales when you're doing Flylady system if you still have clutter. I know it seems counterintuitive, but it's because that clutter is just overwhelming, and having it saved up until you can have the garage sale is not good. It's best just to go ahead and donate it. But I hope you did well. Thank you. Pat Hinkie says, take. Okay. Heather Ball, how do you stay motivated in decluttering while working on routines? Well, you don't have to be motivated, you just have to do it, and then you're going to feel better. The truth is, I say that this is morning motivation and morning mentoring and evening motivation, and I hope that I do motivate you. But motivation is not required. A list of things to do is required. A strong constitution that you are in charge is required. And stepping through your day, one thing at a time, is required. And doing it consecutively without stopping to change and do something else. Go play. If you go play or go outside or go do errands, you won't come back and finish. So that's how you do it. Okay. Let's see. I hope that helps, Heather. Rach, thanks for putting your name in again. I am new. I love your videos so far. They have already helped me so much, given me confidence to not be a perfectionist, but still get things done. You make it so manageable. Thank you, Rachel. Really appreciate that. Izzy said, I made the chocolate-covered cherries and planted some carrots and onions. Never got to the potting up. Oh, well. How did the cherries turn out? Jackie Longnecker, long day, taking her friend to 2 appointments up in Jacksonville today. Thankful for routines on long days. Jackie, when you come through St. Augustine on your way home, if you do, let me know. Send me a note to a better life with Kat at gmail.com, and I'll meet you for coffee. Kevin and Christine Laburn, thank you, Kat. You're welcome, Christine. Nancy said, just catching you now. By the way, if you all remember, Nancy wanted us to pray for her so that she could take her real estate course, and she was just going to give a stab at it early without studying more because she thought she just want to see where she stood. She passed it. She's so awesome. I'm so proud of her. And thank you for all your support, everyone, for her. I love Kat's Patreon, Marie says. Marie Mac, thank you, Marie. Fran Apple, have gotten some great zone work in this so far this week. Shiny stovetop and shiny clean refrigerator. It was actually fun. It is fun. That's the easy part. It's the decluttering that's the hard part. So if you have a decluttered kitchen and you can go in there with clean counters and not a bunch of stuff, then it is easy and it is fun. Shelley Lee, good evening. Finally caught you live again. Thanks, Shelley. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. CZ, loved having lunch with you. Ate at Metro Diner in Huntsville today. Did you think of me with a friend and showed her the pic with you? She said, that's Kat. She loves how calm and encouraging you are. Aww. Who is it? Is she on our lives? Gail Buster said, hi, Kat and company. Shelley Lee said, I've been working on my routines consistently this week. It's making such a difference. Yes, Shelley. Izzy said, I never got a response to my Patreon message. I hope to talk tomorrow. Did you put it in after I did? Was it before today? Because maybe it was. Did you do it today, or because I answered everything that was showing for this morning? So maybe did you put it in today? I'm interested to know. Or sometimes if you respond to something I've already said, I can't find it. And that happens. Wanda said, my issue is getting it decluttered and ready to be remodeled. Okay, so you're not going to be remodeling, but you're going to declutter it. Yes, you can make that a project. Have a have a title, decluttering my rooms for remodeling. Have a mission statement. There will be no clutter left in this room, and I will not move it to any other part of the house. I will get rid of trash, and I will give away all the giveaway, and I will assign spots for everything else in other parts of the house, or package up the things that I have for this room and save them for when it's done. Something like that, something specific. And then look at the room and see how many 15-minute segments it's going to take you to do it, and you're allowed to work for 30 minutes, 2 segments, so you can figure out how many days it's going to take. If it's going to take you longer than that before they start to remodel, then you're going to have to work up to an hour. I hate that, and I don't want you to do that. But if you have no choice, you have no choice. Just remember that's not the norm, okay? All right, thanks. Let's see. We've been on 23 minutes. We have 7 minutes left. Let's see what we've got here. How to declutter in the zone. Mr. B has it right there for you. A little link. Maybe the message never went through. Maybe, Izzy. Deliberate action is required, but sometimes difficult. Yes, but it's not impossible. And I know every one of you can do deliberate things. The Flylady collab inspired by Nikki. Please watch those. Those are awesome. I know a lot of people did watch them, but all my newbies probably don't know about it. It's in my playlist, and it is a set of videos where we go over every single routine, every single basic weekly plan, and every single weekly home blessing. In every single zone. And I make a video about it, talking about it, and then Nikki makes a videography type video just showing you herself doing it, her version. And it's awesome. I encourage you to watch it. So if you want to see any of those things, like, okay, I want to see what zone 2 looks like, then go watch me talk about it, and then watch her do it. Okay? All right. Let's see. Illustrate Life, which is Izzy said, my husband just told me that the cherries are delicious. That's fantastic. I bet they are. I would eat one. Carrie P said, my grandparents passed down the mindset of saving things. They lived through the Depression, and I think that makes me feel guilty when I'm getting rid of things. I wish it wasn't so hard to let go of stuff. You're going to have to change your mind on that, Carrie. You just have to change your mind, because the truth is you don't want to live in a storage unit. And if you have things in storage that you never enjoy, and you don't really know what's in there until you open the box, and then you say, oh, this was grandma's or whatever, it needs to go to a cousin or an aunt or be given away. It's not your grandma. It's not your mama. It's not your cousin or whoever it belonged to. It's not them. It's just something they owned for a little bit. And honestly, I often say, if a person knew that you were saving something of theirs in a box, in a closet for years, they'd probably say, what is it? And then you'd pull it out and they'd go, I don't even remember having that. What was that? I think that was something some girl at work gave me. Get rid of that. Honestly, unless you saw her using it every day and it's something that you want to incorporate into your life and use every day, let it. That's my advice. You do what you want. Do what you want with that. Let's see. CZ says, congrats to Nancy. Congrats on the license. There's my Patreon link. Nancy H, thanks for all the prayers and congratulations. You're welcome, Nancy. Shelley Lee congratulated you, Nancy. Amanda said, how are your parents doing? They're doing out in the yard talking to a camera. Nope. I sent it last week. I'm going to resend. Send it again, Izzy. I never did see it, but I'm sure I will. Maybe I don't know, maybe it got lost in the black hole sometime. A Better Life with Flylady Kat finished the process. New cups. They're not new anymore. They've been out there for a few months. We really need to put that on our to-do list. We need to give you some new cups. But if you don't already have one, get one. Rachel said, thank you for the decluttering link, Mr. B. He said, thank you, Wanda said, and good evening, Anita said. Amanda said, my family will be praying for you and yours. Gail Buster said, retired hubby Dr. B is buzzing around doing a lot of my Flylady stuff. We'll have to get used to all the help. Love my man. That makes me just so happy for you, Gail. Message resent. Thank you, Izzy. Anita Dotson, I need motivation today because I have not done anything yesterday and today. What time is it where you are, Anita? Linda said, love that mission statement. Is that statement in any of your videos? Don't think I've run across it yet. I think I have one in the way back annals of history on how to do a project. If you're a patron, I have a Patreon video on it. Pepper said, watch your videos over and over and are so helpful keeping me on track. Yay. Kathy Jones, hi there. I'm late to the party, but here. Hi, Kathy. Izzy said, Patreon says I sent it 5 days ago, so I hope this one went through. Okay. Decluttering is the worst part of the Flylady, but necessary. I hated that part. It is. It's the hardest part. Decluttering is the very hardest part. That's why it's just 15 minutes. Tomorrow is my free day, Micah said, and I'm having lunch with coworkers. Ooh, how fun. Carissa Patterson, good evening, out for an evening walk with the kids and our niece. It is always nice way to end the evening. Yes, it is. And it is so beautiful sitting out here in this lovely weather. It was a hot day and now it's cooled off and our tummies are full and it's just nice to talk to you girls and enjoy this evening together. What is the topic tonight? It was Tuesday Free Day. And Micah said, Izzy, but it feels so good after. It does, you're right. All right, ladies, we have spent $29.28. We have spent 29 minutes and now 32 seconds together. And so, oh, thanks, Nancy. I like this little blouse. And having a pair of black shorts, can you believe it? Oh, I got two more notes. Okay, I'm going to read these last two. Heather Ball, you're the last one I'm going to read. Debbie King, I realize that when it's that time of the month that women get, it gets harder to stick to my routines because my anxiety increases and my motivation decreases. Does anyone else experience that? Absolutely. I don't have that issue, but I have had, and it is an absolute truth, and it is more the reason for you to do it. You know, like they say, this is something that's hard. When you have cramps, that you should take a walk and get some exercise in. It's the last thing you want to do, but it makes you feel better. Well, the same way when you're feeling, you know, just do it and then you feel better. I promise you'll still feel better. even more so because you felt crappy before. Okay, Heather, this is the last one I'm reading, ladies. Hoping for less squirrel moments. Thanks for your encouragement. Thank you, Heather. Thank you for thanking me. All right, ladies, I'm going to go. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Tomorrow I'll be mentoring all day long, so I will not be coming live at all. If you're a patron, go to Patreon and watch the 2 videos. If you're not a patron, I encourage you to become one. Meanwhile, there are lots of videos on this channel that you can go back and watch. I will not be live again until Thursday evening around 6 p.m. because I have mentoring in the morning all the way to the late afternoon on that day. All right, have a wonderful day, and always remember to be beautiful because you are.